Bam, 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 bam. Egg! Egg! We're not collabing today. I just didn't change a thing because I got caught up painting. I was actually painting and I forgot to change it. But hello, Bob. Hello, Dodo Noob. How you doing? How you doing? I hope everything's set up correctly. I was in a bit of a rush. Partly because I was like, oh, wait a minute. I've not advertised my stream. So I went to advertise. I was like, where's my stream? Why is my stream not then? So I made it this morning, right? I set up the stream this morning and how many hours ago? It was about about 6 hours ago. And about 20 minutes ago, I realized the stream doesn't exist. I made it. It didn't get made properly. I didn't realize it didn't get made properly, so I had to redo it. And it's like, it's here now, but it's here. It's here now. Like, bye. Bye, Dodo Noob. Bye-bye. It was nice of you to pop in. I'm not stinky. Why you got him? No, I'm not stinky. No. No, Bob. Bob. Bobby boy. Good to see you. Good to see you too. Bobby boy, the pipes are calling. But that's Danny boy, not Bobby boy. But Bob the innkeeper, why would he do this to me? I'm not stinky, you know this. I would never worship Nurgle. Hi, Nano Faye, how you doing? You doing all right? Is everyone looking forward to schools tomorrow? Schools, no, skulls. SKULLS. Which stands for the super cool with a K, super cool, ultimate, lovely Lego shout out. I'm joking, it's not. It's like Warhammer Skulls or something. It's like something that happens in May and they're like, oh my goodness, look at all the stuff that's happening today. Like in all the video games. So all the video games like Warhammer are making announcements tomorrow for stuff which is Total War. We're going to make a big announcement and that announcement's going to be, look at the concept art for our worm. Our worm. I hope it's that. I hope it's that. If it's not that, I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry more than I do now. I'm going to be like, oh, goodness. Wait. Warhammer website. Is there anything there? Maybe there's something on the website. Featured news. There's not much on the website. Do you want to see the website? Here you go. Here's a website. All gather around, young pups. So great sagas of the... Oh yeah, Space Wolves are coming out this weekend. New Space Wolves. I don't secretly worship Nurgle. Although I was thinking in my Night Lords, maybe I can have a Nurgle Sorcerer in Terminator armor and in a squad of Nurgle Terminators. But then I realised there's no point having Nurgle Terminators. Instead, it's better to make them Siege. Because if you play for board game, Nurgle, making your guy, giving the gift of Nurgle means that if you do if you do for dark packs, you can get sustained hits on your attacks, which critical on a 5+. But the main weapon in the Terminator unit is already, you know, got sustained hits on it. Well, if you make them cinch, and you do for dark packs, you get lethal hits like critical on a 5+, which will also help you. They get lethal sustained hits, which is way better than just getting sustained hits because you can't like double up on it. It's like sad. Well, that being said, for Terminator Lord, for Terminator Sorcerer, sorry, I could give an enhancement that for Nurgle. That's really, really cool. But I want to see what's here. Gather around, young pups. Oh, Space Wolf Omnibus. Ragnar's Claws will continue. Oh, Wolfblade, Sons of Fenris, Wolf's Honor. Oh, look at this model. It's so cool. It's so cool. Now that's Mark 10 arm. That's the Intercessor armor. Chimeris armor. Oh, cool book. Warhammer TV this week. Oh, so I should be getting a combat patrol arriving tomorrow. I hope it does. But the issue is that I'm at the dentist tomorrow. Potentially when it might arrive. Probably when it will arrive. So I need to ask my father if he's going to be home tomorrow while I'm at the dentist. So he can pick up my combat patrols for me. Yeah. But hello everyone. Hello. So we got a combat, that's what we'll probably do this weekend. We'll look at the combat patrol magazines. And what else do we need to do this weekend? Oh yeah, I also, tomorrow or Friday, so before the weekend, I think I'm also going to get a new the leader, the Eldar warrior leader person. And they got all the Phoenix, not all the Phoenix. We got all the aspect warrior capabilities. It's like, oh, it's so cool. Artok, something like that. And also some Hormagaunts just to use as like spare bits. Not Hormagaunts. Yeah, no, Hormagaunts. Yeah. They can like use the claws and like tie the bodies to bikes and be like, oh, the monster hunters. They're monster. I'm not stinky. I'm not stinky. Oh yeah, so tomorrow we're going to make loads of announcements of different video games, including Space Marine 2, including Warhammer Total War, and all sorts of things. And like Rogue Trader, yeah, and maybe the Vermintide and Darktide games, yeah, and you know, all of that cool stuff. So, but I'm hoping Warhammer Total War, you know, I hope that's got some cool stuff in it. I'm hoping for just going to announce Kuresh! I thought of it's called. Yay! Snake people. Snake people. Snake people. I'm gonna be a snake person. Snake person. I've been playing too much Total War again. I was playing as Arcs. I've been installing more mods. It's fine. Do you want to see the guy I painted today? I painted this guy today. Well, I didn't paint him fully. I just did the little metal bits on him. And where's the other dude I did? There's another dude. This dude, look, he's got a cool little handle. It's different to this handle. I think this chainsaw's probably cooler. I'm a worm all of a sudden. Why are you making me a worm? But yeah, today's stream might not be. A lot of people might not get proper notifications or see it until like halfway through. But hi, Nick the Salamander, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Yay. Come up. Love heart. How is everything like? How's the frame rate? Frame rate seems better than normal. Yay. That's good. We got a dude. Isabella! Hello, Isabella, fella. How you doing? Put your hands up. I got a gun. Wait. I got a gun. Pew, pew, pew. Okay, that's still not focused very well. Never mind. Look. I missed a part of the blue on the gun. Quite a few parts of the blue. It's fine. That was just like the first layer. We're going to go over with different colours. We're just doing the base first layer of every colour first. Because I make mistakes. I go out for lines. Cuptle.
Silence. A cupworm is painting.
A worm! I'm not a worm! That's this thing. That is a worm. That's not me. That there. This one. That Cupcake turtle. That's not me either. Where am I? I'm here. I'm there. Look, there I am. There I am. Down here. Down. Oh, stopped. That's me. A little cupcake. With a worm. I have a worm. I'm not a worm. Look, I've got a little pink worm. And I've got a little hat on and I've got a little staff. It's cute. Biomass. You spy biomass. Like this. This is a biomass you spy. Tyrannid. You like my Tyrannid? He's got wonky teeth. I need to finish a base. That's why this guy's still here. When these guys are going to get based, this guy's also going to get based. He's going to be based. So based. He's got all the best takes. Like lizards. This Tyrannid sucks. We didn't use any detail brushes of this, and it was an experiment of how we're going to do the skin. The skin for this was so much nicer. Look how much better he looks on this one. I like the colours. Thank you. Look, the cupworm colours. Look at this. Yay. Okay, the yellow is a bit off, but that's partly because I just couldn't get the lighter yellow looking nice enough. I think the darker yellow with this colour of purple goes nicely. Oh, I love the blue as well. I think I did a good job with this model. It took forever to paint it, and our experiments took forever, but we did it. It was nice. Yeah. Yellow is hard to work with, but it looks great. Yellow is hard to work with. So is white, which is why I undercoated all these models white despite being mostly black. I kind of regret that decision. I'd rather just deal with the white being terrible to paint than having to paint all of this black by hand. That was not a good idea. Not a good idea at all. I'm moving this stuff around. So it's in better positions. What am I doing though? Why does this feel so far away? I'm going to move everything just a bit closer to me. Hi, Talon. Hi, Sir Honey Rose. How are you all doing? Oh, love heart to you both. Yeah, except Talon. He gets a punch. Punch, Talon, punch. How's it going, snake people? You're a snake person. Snake people. I'm gonna be a snake person. Wait, earlier today I was thinking that song because of like Curash is going to be announced tomorrow. Curash! Announced tomorrow! Yeah! And when we get to be snake people. That's how you groove. Why you sound so tired and deflated?
I'm good, but my hand got crushed by a car the other day.
Oh! I hope your hand's okay. Why is your hand crushed? That's not good. I hope it's going to get better. I'm not tired. Well, actually, I'm a little bit tired. I've not been sleeping well, partly because I've not been going to bed properly. What the hell? I'm a silly person. Remember, even grown-ups have proper bedtimes that they never abide by. Okay. Paint. I got paint on a model. So any predictions? Yeah, I told you, Curash is tomorrow. That's my prediction. It's just going to be Warhammer Total War is going to announce Curash as a faction. And then everyone's going to be like, what? And it's going to blow everything out for water just so much that no one else is going to have time to do their announcements. Actually, no. Vermintide will make an announcement saying that they're going to add a new DLC expansion where you get to go to Korea. And then we're gonna get to be snake people, snake people. You know? Snake people. Don't you wanna be a snake person? Do you wanna build a snowman? Do you wanna be a snake person? The answer's yes, yes you do. Least so DLC for history of no, most so deals. Look. All that's going to happen is as soon as the Snake Person DLC comes out or is announced, all the XCOM people are going to hear about it and they're going to go Vipers. And they're going to be like that. All the XCOM fanboys and fangirls who all love the Viper waifus are going to buy the Snake DLC. They're going to buy the entire game just for the Snake DLC. And then all the Monster Musume fans gonna buy it for the Snake DLC. And then all of the Catgirl fans will probably buy it because everyone who likes Catgirls like Snake Girls. And then you're gonna have a VTuber plays it. And they're gonna add a mod, right? And it's called Would You Still Love Me If I Were a Worm? And it's just gonna have every single snake unit. It's gonna be modelled inside a jar. And then every single VTuber fan is going to buy the DLC as a result. And the game if they don't already have it. Look, it might not be my only prediction, but it is definitely the prediction. I'm gonna be a snake person. I made an entire song about it. It's called the Snake Person DLC song. Lord, no, we Monster Musume fans won't buy it. We hate. No, you don't. You love Warhammer, especially if they get snake monster girls. I'm hydrating, sorry if that's what the noise is. I'm drinking some Fulvic Touch of Lemon and Lime, inspired by the delicious flavours of nature. Yeah, I'm gonna have more. Yeah. Okay. I watched Monster Musume. I thought it was hilarious. I love Warhammer. Okay, I wouldn't call myself a fan of it. I just thought the anime was kind of so silly. It was funny. Ah, yeah, Isabella. Fulvic lemon and lime. You mean Coca-Cola Crystal with lemon and lime? No, look. Wait, actually, what company owns Fulvic? Does it own it itself, or is it owned by another bigger water company? Oh, it's owned by Danone. Dan1. It's owned by Dan1. I don't know who Dan is, but there's only one of him. Oh, look. Shiny reflection. Sure, reflection. Shiny reflection. Shadow. But I like 40k more than Age of Sigmar. Yeah. Okay, no, it goes. Fantasy. 40k. 40k again. Fantasy again. 40k again. Necromunda. Actually, it goes like this. Fantasy, 40k, Necromunda, Kill Team, Warhammer Underworlds, Blood Bowl, Age of Sigmar. That's not saying any of them are bad. That's just saying that the list of what's amazing down to slightly less amazing. I love my hungry little guy. You love your hungry little guys. Hungry? Do you mean the guardsmen eating corpse scotch? Oh, Tyranids. Wait, you were talking about biomass. Tyranids. I wanna nom 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 the whole world. I wanna nom 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 the whole world. He's got the whole nom of the... Wait. Ow. I've got the whole world. You put Age of Sigmar at the bottom because I like it. Talan, you only like Age of Sigmar because you know it's the least popular. No one likes Age of Sigmar. You're just that contrarian. Hi, Sam Edwin. How you doing? Ow. Did that microphone just split in two? But anyway. Wait, how do you do this? You got the whole world. Oh yeah, the Tyranids. The Tyranids have the whole world in their mouth. They got the whole wide world in their mouth. Nom. World gone. Next world. Next world. Yeah, my fleet is High Fleet Cupcon for High Fleet Cupcake Conjuror. And for the enemies of my Space Marines. I'm building 30,000 points of Space Marines, right? Of Black Templar. And I calculated how many models it will be. And my 3,000 points of Tyranids have almost as many points. Has almost as many models, sorry. I've not actually managed to win with my Tyranids against my Templar when I've played the games myself. I've got very close, but mostly on objectives. If you play in terms of, you know, just wipe out your opponent, Black Templar usually does way better than Tyranids. If you play objectives, Black Templars struggle. Actually, it's been a while since I last played. I could probably get the Tyranids to win now. Because they understand how the objective game works better. And how the Tyranids work better. That being said, I don't have any of the super good Tyranids on many of them. Context for new viewers. She plays both factions by herself. Do not get game tips. So it's true. I don't have a swarm lot. Do you want to see my hive tyrant for it? It's not painted. I got two of them. One of them's got wings, one of them doesn't. My favourite one is the one without, partly because it takes up way less space. Ow! My toe! I just crushed it. It's fine though. It's fine. There's Tyrant here and that's a Space Marine Librarian. The flying version I worry about it falling over. Mine won't fall over. Well, it doesn't easily. But that's because I posed it in a weird way. But look, it's got like the chest plate of the Librarian there, the Terminator Librarian. It's lost a leggy leg. And its organs are all on show. And that's Tigerius. Do you know the Ultramarine Captain and Librarian in charge of everything? The named character. That's his head there. Tigerius' head, because it's kind of screaming into the foot. And he's like reaching up like, stop, no, please. And that her arms being cut to pieces. Partly because the axe was used for this axe so much. Oh yeah, this is Tigerius, you know, the Ultramarine guy. Yeah, I converted him into a chaplain. And then he's like, yeah, nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Yeah. My other hive tyrant's not quite so fun. Oh no. Puddles. Well, models fell off over everywhere, but this one didn't. Yeah, he's my other hive tyrant. I had to rebuild some of the leg with green stuff, so I could repose him. The entire thing is, he's meant to be like used with another model, so like he's swooping down at it with his claws. It's like, oh yeah. He's got like a venom So yeah, he's like attacking someone. Not a spaceman, it's for a guardsman or an inquisitor. Space means a bit too tall. It doesn't really work that well. But if you have a guardsman, that's the point. Like, oh, yeah, he's not as cool. Maybe with some of the first models I built again when I was coming back into the game. Yeah, I did messed up the green stuff there. Oops, whack. Of a fun few, and one of the first models I built when I came back into the game, and you know, it's still grey. It's still grey. I need to get back into painting. I miss it. I kind of enjoy painting, but it is a very time-consuming thing. Very time-consuming. Models. A termagant landed on my stern guard sergeant and his arm fell off. Maybe I should learn to contrast paint for faster paint. I am learning to contrast paint. What do you think we've been doing with these models? We've been contrast. It's all contrast paint so far, except for metallics, which there's no contrast metallics. I actually checked. I'm pretty sure I heard no mention of Titanic as a BFG. Oh yeah, because I never played any of them. Actually, Battlefleet Gothic is great, but Dreadfleet is better. I love Dreadfleet. It's not existed in a very long time, but I love it. It's my Oshi. Is this you using contra? Talan! Talan! Are you just trying to hurt me right now? Are you even trying to laugh? The most powerful termagant ever, he flung himself at a marine and caused a mortal wound. Yeah. Not just any marine, a sergeant of a stern guard. Yeah, there we go. Stern guard sergeant, they're not to be underestimated. Sneak attack, hi Ireland! Your bombardment's not very sneak attack, what do you call it, sneak attack? Thankfully the box protected my head from the bike. There we go. Pew 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 pew! Sorry. Most powerful termagant ever. Yeah, we started this entire thing so I could learn how to contrast paint. Don't you remember, like, my first few videos of these guys, these 20 Marines were, like, learning to contrast paint. And then I realised that spraying them white and painting them black was not a good idea. It would have been better just to paint. But that being said, maybe I should get a dark grey spray paint so I can contrast paint on top of a dark grey and then just darken the dark grey rather than having to paint over it. When was that? Your memory sucks, Talon. It was only 5 months ago. Only a couple of weeks ago. I've not managed to paint them off stream at all. And most of the time on stream, I'm just talking to you guys, not painting.
Mom is the queen of yap.
But don't make fun of how slow I paint. At the moment, it's bad. It's bad. I swear I turned off my conditioner and it's still going. My air conditioner. Mom is queen of Yap. I'm not queen of Yap. You're queen of Yap. Do you think the coolest Tyranid scheme I've seen is High Fleet Hadaleys on today? It's off now. Yay! Hadaley's Hope. Yes, it's xenomorph, so black and shiny with blue highlights. Ooh. Hope it starts floating. Why does Talan hate me today? Talan, you're meant to be a mod. You're meant to help me, not bully me. Big old bully beef. Bully beef! Yeah, we're painting this, dude. These aren't... This isn't a contrast paint. It's a metallic paint, which aren't contrast. As you see, it says base. Base, because it's based. So I'm just smashing my models. Don't worry about it. The Tyranid's trying to eat me. No! My hand's here with the arm of my chaplain that I just knocked off. Yum, 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 yum. No, no, Lictor. No eating. No eating me.
Gotta end your week on a low point so the next one will always be better.
Why would the Tyranid get from eating Cupcake? Nothing. Nothing. That's so scary. It gets nothing from me. You got the whole world in your hand. You got the whole world in your yap. You're gonna yap, 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 yap. Okay, come on. Isabella von Karstein.
Tyranids would get empty calories from eating Cupcake.
What do you mean empty? I am not empty calories. I'm full of protein. I'm full of actually, no, I'm not. I'm a cupcake. We're not full of protein. Don't eat us. We have no nutritional value. Could you imagine if that's how you defeat the Tyranid? You just send someone who is so, like, ill, and you don't send the strongest soldiers you have. No, you send your weakest, most ill soldiers. And then the Tyranids end up just absorbing it into the DNA, and then they can't undo it. And the Hive might find just like, why do I have such a bad headache? Why am I so depressed? My head hurts, my tummy hurts. I don't want to go and attack anything anymore. I just want nom-noms and cuddles, and that's what I'm thinking will happen with the Tyranids if they ate me. Protein, protein! Full of cola. Cola wheeze, cola wheeze. The Tyranid eating a Greek soldier gets depression. Oh, poor Tyranid. Okay. I gotta be careful not to whack my models. Not whack models. Nah. Alright, my god, go! I'm sorry, I'm joking. Is there? Like magic to it. Now, if I was a real magician, what I'll do is I'll go like this. Pick it up and another marine will be there. Like... It'll be going like this. Oh, magic! Oh, magic! Magic! We're gathering! Do cuddles help? Headaches? Can I get prescribed cuddles? I'm not sure you can get prescribed cuddles. Actually, no, if it really is like that, so you want to get them into the same space without falling over. So it'd be like, but I'm not a magician. I'm not good at sleight of hand. I'm not good at sleight of hand. I'm not a magician. I'm not trained to be a magician. I'm a conjurer. I can just conjure cupcakes into existence. Anyone else got any predictions of school fest? I've won. They hope for the no. My first prediction of today was no. Actually, I said I hope they show the worm again, the concept art of a worm again, and that's all they do. Like, it's not even a video. It's like their turn to have a video, and it's just like a pixelated PNG of a worm. I really hope they lead with that. And it just stays there for 5 seconds of the entire Total War community just like, like, wait a minute, for like, that's what I hope. And then they actually start it properly. That's a steed, not a worm, though. It is a worm and a steed. Nom nom and cuddle. Nom nom and cuddle. I want food. I had spaghetti. I had spaghetti. I made myself spaghetti. I had a ham sauce, which is just tomato sauce with ham. It's like a bolognese, except replaced the mincemeat with just random bits of ham. It's just the same image, but now with 16 times the detail and 4 times the size. No, it's got 16 times less detail and 4 times less size. That's what I want. I want it to be like, if this is the screen, like the video scale that they're in, they just have this pixelated image in the middle, like this big. That's just the worm concept art. It just works. Yeah. You get it. Talan's doing terrorism a day. Stop it! Bad Talan. He's misbehaving so much today. Hello, Banwy. Wait. Yeah. I'm painting. She started painting her mouth. Someone get the crazy jacket. Look. I have to be entertaining somehow. Painting is about having fun. It is. And I'm having great fun. That means I must be painting lots. How many models have I done so far this stream? Tiny part of one. How many long? Oh gosh, 40 minutes. Oh no. Okay, I thought it was like 10 minutes of streaming. No, 40 minutes of streaming. This is all your fault, guys. Cupcake just practicing in case she's got to wear a straight jacket. It's gone very warm again today. It started off super warm today to a point that like I woke up with a bad nosebleed because that's what happens when it's too warm. And then it gets a bit colder. And I'm like, oh, I can close some windows because it's really noisy outside. And then it's boiling again. I need to hydrate. Yeah, I don't have many predictions of Schoolfest. I imagine realistically if they're going to announce the 3 factions that are coming in for DLC, which I imagine is High Elves, Slanesh, and Bretonia or Norska. I do think maybe they'll announce that Slanesh is getting put where Koresh is at the moment. And that potentially that they're going to have new Slanesh units that are more. I think they're going to add new Chaos units, right? That are all Koresh soldiers. That's what I'm hoping for. And that maybe Cafe will also get access to these soldiers. That would be fun. Crab people, no snake people. No, it's because you're just trying to sneak one in. Cupcake. Cupcake, na 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 na. Hope you changed those bed sheets. I didn't need to change any bed sheets. I had to change my, what's it called? Bed clothes though. Sleepwear. That's not like a super bad nosebleed. It's just one of those ones where it's like, oh, can't breathe. Can't breathe. It's blood. Blood. What about you? That's right. Okay, I know what I'm painting. There's a man in a suit named Ketchup Man who wants to fly so very high. And he said to the sky, my, little pie. God does not care from whence the blood flows, only that it flows. This is why he takes so many wives. It's true. Wait a minute, each faction usually in these faction DLCs gets like, what, 6 new units? Is it 6? Wait, how much did the orcs get? Ignore Regiments of Renowned, so crossbow orcs don't count. They got a new Black Orc unit, a new Spider unit, what else did they get? They already had Spear Boys. Which ones did we get? We didn't get any new trolls or giants. Idol was already in the game. Oh yeah, the 2 squigs. Mangler Squig and Colossal Squig. That's 4 for units. We got at least one more thing. Black Orc Spider. Yeah, Black Orc Spider, 2 squigs, Big Spider. And High Certain Mysterious Virtuoso. Yellow. The artillery. Oh yeah, the artillery piece. which is and then they got 2 regiments of renown with it, or was it 3? Our worst version of a dwarf one. Oh, so cheaper though. Not too bad. The regiment of renowned version's pretty cool actually. I think the only reason to have it though is it's better at taking out towers, like in sieges. If you have one and you take it to a siege, you can take out enemy towers pretty well. And then you can use the bombardment thing, but the Cuptle rock lobber or the doom diver to just smash up the infantry and stuff. We're supposed to use the same model of a dwarf ammunition, but they changed their mind last minute. Works. They also have more units per model, I believe, so they do. Not model per... They have more models per unit, so they're going to fire more per turn. It's just weaker, shorter range, and the main weakness is accuracy. I mean, it's not too bad. If you can protect it, it can easily deal out its worth in terms of damage. It gives you siege attacker pretty cheaply. It's very low upkeep. And the orcs don't really have an alternative. If you have it in what's his name's army though, or well his faction, Garbad Ironclaws, you can make it significantly better with his tactics and with the upgrades he can give them. Because I mean, the biggest one is that there's a tactic that massively increases your accuracy of units. There's also a scrap upgrade, I believe, to increase its accuracy. And if you do that, it can get way more kills. Like, significantly more. Anyway, the point is, so there's 5 new units per faction usually. This doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to limit themselves just to 5. It's also possible that if you don't have the DLC, I think the way that the map works is, let's say they put it in Koresh at the moment. They're either going to replace a goblin that they already put there, or they're going to expand Koresh again, which means that they're going to add a bunch more settlements. In which case, they might make a new update for the game that's free, that includes Koresh units. And since they're already making these models that use snake animations, it would make sense to have them. But I think these Koresh units would probably be related to the North. I think Norskans, Chaos Warriors, and Slaanesh will get them. Hiccup. And they'll behave similar to Thimir in terms of, you know, where you'd recruit them and stuff. Either that, or they'll behave similar to Savage Orcs, or perhaps both of them. Do you know where Savage Orcs have? You can recruit Savage Orcs from this location, where you can get access to buildings in certain locations. That's how I imagine they would do it. Maybe have Cafe have access to them too. I don't know. I'm hoping Koresh comes. Every time I just see the snake models, I'm like, this is perfect for if they ever add Koresh into the game. Like, just... I don't think they'd add it as a faction, meaning I think it would have to be connected to other factions. like the Fima are. Koresh would fit so nicely in Koresh, yeah. Hi, Sky Cow. Hi. How you doing? Are there any better leftovers than pizza? 3-day-old pasta. Been a while since I had 3-day-old pasta. Kind of sad. No. What's my favorite leftover? Beans. Baked beans. Been a while since I ate almost expired food. Look, almost expired food is amazing. Actually, you know, I do love, like, my favorite leftovers is, have you ever had to reheat a McDonald's or something similar in the microwave, right? And you've got all those fries, and the next to your cheeseburger, and all the cheese in your cheeseburger gets all over all the fries, and you heat up in the microwave. And then you like cool down, and then you reheat it again. And then you end up with like this block of fries in melted cheese. And it's kind of like hard, crackly thing. And it can like go snap. And it's like, I love that so much. Like, I absolutely adore it. Like a year ago, Conjuror used to eat that daily, 3-day-old. Yeah, I'd just make some pasta and then I'd wait 3 days to eat it. Ooh, leftover McD fries. Yeah! But I don't know what it was about it. It's just a microwave cheese and the reheated fries together just... When they were like to cool, it was just so... It's like a biscuit in a way. That's like the best texture it had. It was so amazing.
That was the rabies talking.
Rabies? Who has rabies? I know first time I watched, she was complaining about eating the same pasta for 4 days straight. Yeah, you want to know what happened last week? I ate a pie for 4 days straight. Literally, I asked my mother, could you make like just some cottage pie? Because I wasn't feeling very good. Like, just next time we could make some cottage pie, could you make some, please? And she's like, yeah. So she made this great big tub. Like, I wouldn't be able to fit the tub here. And it's like that thick, right? Top, bottom, that thick. And tub is like massive. It won't fit on the screen, massive. And it's like, you expect me, you guys can have some if you want. For like, no, we don't. It's like, oh. It's like, you could freeze it. It's like, it's mostly mashed potato. Mashed potato does not reheat well. She ate a pie. She ate a pie. I ate a pie. Oh. It was nice. But I only wanted it like on one day. I didn't want to eat it for the rest of the week. And then I had, because it would go off, I had to eat like massive amount of it every single time. I was like, ugh. Reheated mashed potato. Yeah, mashed potato does not reheat very well. It just takes like 5 minutes in a microwave to get it back up to heat because of how microwaves work, and the potato is just like so dense. Microwaves work by oscillating water particles.
You want pie? I'll give you a pie. I'll give you all the pie. Ha 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 ha.
That was my mother. That was my mother. Oh, the high 7th stage of rage. I nearly blew my throat out last night. How? Why? By the Death Angel. No! It's a Black Templar. Black Templar. Yeah. Pew, pew, pew. Just making Black Templars. Yeah. And here's my Tigerius model converted into a Black Templar chaplain. Rah. His arm fell off earlier. And by fell off, I mean I whacked it.
Tell him about the pasta bake your mom makes.
Okay, so my mother makes a tuna pasta bake, right? It has 3 ingredients. 1 is tuna. 2nd is pasta. The 3rd is cheese. So I was to say, hi! Geez, that looks cool. Thank you. Oh yeah, if you want to know the colour scheme, this is what the final models should look like. This is a model I painted earlier. This was using just normal painting methods. I'm using the contrast painting method for most of this. Except for metallics. And this is just a very quick mock-up of what I'm going for these models because they are part of a different detachment, so different colour shoulder pad. That alone was enough to make me sick. Once she almost forgot one ingredient. No! No, Talan. She also forgot the cheese. So tuna pasta bake. Right. Its main ingredients are tuna, pasta and cheese, and you cook them up, throw them in the oven, and you bake them. And it's actually quite nice. You do have a cheesy sauce with it, so it's like a cream cheesy sauce. And she made the sauce, put the pasta in the sauce, threw it in the oven, forgetting to put the layer of cheese on top of it, forgetting to put the tuna in the middle of it. So it's just a pasta bake.
This is one I made earlier. Last year. She means last year.
Yeah, last year. Look, we got some of them painted. Anyway. Okay, I've never thought about doing that for different detachments. I shall take that idea. You can. Yeah, my army, it's going to be 10 detachments, each 3,000 points worth. And it represents like a single crusade. That's my own headcanon crusade. She's amassed in kit bashing. So for world's worst mac and cheese. Kind of. But yeah, whenever I ask my mother to cook and... Wait, do you want to know the worst one? So about 3 weeks ago, maybe it was last month, my mother was like, do you want me to make anything for you? I'm like, okay, could you make me some pasta, deal with tomato sauce and stuff? And she was like, yeah. And then she was like, I made you your pasta. And it came down and it was just a massive bowl full of pasta. Nothing else, it was just plain pasta. I was like, mother, where's the sauce? And she's like, oh, the sauce! She did it specifically so she'll never be asked to make your food again. It didn't work. No, but the thing is, she's always asking. It's like, I come down, it's like, what am I going to have for tea today? And then she's like, oh, do you want me to make you something? I'm like, no, thank you, mother. No, thank you. And then she goes away really sad. I'm like, okay, I'll trust you. I'll trust you to make some... Reasonable number for a crusade, indeed. Yeah. Yeah, I was just like, could you make like some of the tomato pasta stuff? And it's like, no. One of the times I had to like, she was trying to make the pasta and I was like, okay, you need to add the meats and you need to do, I basically made it myself. in the end. Like, just to make sure that it would be made properly. It's weird sometimes. Cooking is almost like painting your Warhammer minis. Oh no. No. My mother means well. And she's a good cook when she doesn't get distracted. The issue is she's just very easily distracted. You know, hi Tony! Gordon Ramsay would finish a whole chapter in one day. Gordon Ramsay would win Golden Demon, and then he'll be like, yeah, I painted this all yesterday. And it's like, wait a minute. It's like 2,000 models here. Like, yeah, it was easy. And then he'd like shout at me on stream, going, why are you not painting your models? Why are you getting distracted? What do you mean he cooks your models in a microwave? Using an air gun. You're using an air gun to paint, not an air gun. An airbrush, sorry, to paint your models. What are you, lazy? You need fresh ingredient. Look, why are you using for Halo paints? They're made in Spain. You want local paints, locally sourced paints. They're better. What do you mean you don't transfer all your paints into your own pot? Have you watered down your paints at all? No. No, you've not. Where's my known oil? There's no known oil on this miniature. Oh my god. It's raw. It's still grey. Your miniature's half grey. Did you even undercoat it? No. He gets his paints from a local farm. Raw would be replaced with grey. At least it's undercoated. Let's just see if it's got anything more than just an undercoat on it. I milk the red cow for red paint. Saw it myself. Alarm, that's called a slaughterhouse. Hi, Mississippi Gonzo. AKA Rip Red Con. I keep wanting to call you Ripper. I don't know why. Sorry, I have to shoot you. Shoot, yeah. Either one works. Good to know. Waddle. The duck went to the lemonade. Waddle. I don't even want to reference that, but conjuring all of her wisdom can effortlessly turn every sentence into something gory. Yes. 7th day of Rage streams. Oh yeah, you can't swear on the stream. It's family friendly. Also, that's just YouTube in general. You'll get auto-filtered by the YouTube. I forgot what's his name's famous for swearing. what's he called? Gordon Ramsay. I kept wanting to say Ricky Gervais. It's not Ricky Gervais. I don't like Ricky Gervais that much. Oh. I ate an apple today, Conjuror. What, instead of an apple you ate a baby? Wouldn't that be messed up? What? I mean, that's true. It would be messed up. Alan, why would you eat a baby? I think you'd notice if you ate a baby. Be like bits of, you know, bone and blood and screaming organ parts everywhere. Crazy egg. Oh. Oh! Spin, 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 spin. Ow! They're too stringy. Yeah, Talan, stop eating babies. Spin, 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 spin. Oh, I fell off. No, no, keep spinning, keep spinning, keep spinning, keep spinning. No. No, I got distracted. I don't know why. It just done for brush. So I had to make it spin, you know? Like this. Like this. Oh, that was such a good spin. Oh, good spin. And to think she's an engineer. I'm not an engineer, I'm a physicist. Difference. Painting so dull. Look, look. It's your fault I got distracted. Do you think this is how Pistachio painted his works? That's what he's called now. He's called Pistachio. Because that's how I read it. Yes, I think this is how Pistachio painted everything. I'm gonna say yes. You know, this is why artists are so often depressed. Because they're incredibly easy distracted, so they never actually get their work done. And then they end up depressed because they never actually get their work done. And then it's never as good because they kept getting distracted while doing it. So even if it is good at the end, not as good as it should have been or could have been. Sounds like a skill issue. You sound like a skill issue. You're a skill issue. Your mom had a skill issue. Called you. There we go, look at that. Painted, but it's not finished painted, it's just one layer of metal done. Okay, any other non that, yeah, there you go. You need painting. Bit by bit, we're all getting painted. Sounds like a skill issue. Skill issue, skill issue. We're surrounded by skill issues, skill issues. Snake woman. Oh gosh, it's too warm again. I need the... Trouble is, it's not so warm that I can't have my air conditioner on. Our mums don't have the skill issue. It's our dads that had the skill issue. Nah, it's both of them. Unlike me, I just conjured myself. parents had a skittish room for bedroom and 8 months later you popped out. Isn't it meant to be 9 months? I need more water. I'll be back in a minute. I'll be back in a minute. Actually, no, I'll still be Cupcon in a minute. I'll just be like, you know, coming back. Let me go to BRB screen. I bet you're scared a couple of you then. Bet you're scared a couple of you. You go out for main quest line decades ago. At this point, she's lost on her 80th side quest. What? Bet she'll get a quest before coming back. Daddy got all of the top of it. Our smartest picking of a jar, some may say. No one has said that, but let's play pretend. Where's my stream avatars? I'm not called that. I'm Cupcake. Okay, you're fixed. In Romania, the saying, I'm the best in a parking lot if a parking lot is empty. Ah! How am I gonna... Why did it turn me into a cat? Of course I got water, look. Water. Water, so much water. I'm appropriating Romanian culture from now on. I am saying that every time. How does the paint taste? Like paint. Okay, I'm having to paint like a kitty cat. There you go. I didn't buy any more brushes. Oh, you also need to buy a drill and maybe a little model saw. It's not delicious. Just now, an American weapon manufacturer on Twitter got their account suspended because they got scared of weebs spamming for anime gun waifus in their comments and spam reporting users.
This is why your painting is such a struggle. You don't taste test your paints to make sure they haven't gone off.
I actually do taste the paints a lot because they keep the brush nice and pointy. I put it in my mouth. I don't know how I'm painting as well as I am by pretending to be a cat. We posted Effectus Girls Frontline Enjoyers reply with lots of Vector love, community, manager freaks out and mass spams a notice about it and starts hiding. Goes Frontline related replies accounts. Okay, that's weird. My Twitter's weird. Twitter, everyone should just not be using Twitter. The only times I use Twitter now is ultimately just to retweet people who make art of me. Which I'll only notice if someone shows it on Blue Sky first. Or if someone tells me about it. She's blind to commas. Did you use a single comma, Talan? No, use a semicolon. And you missed out for C in community. Oh no, wait a minute. Related applies, account suspended. Oh yeah, I said that. Like, there's it, does that for very end, for little comma. I'll do the catting of a paint, I'm sure. If that was a word for tasting whites. Oh. No, no one needs a taste for paint. I need to use // instead because she is blind. Okay, we posted a vector. Oh, wait. We posted a vector. Comma. Girls Frontline enjoys apply with lots of vector love. Community manager freaks out. Oh, is it a guy? Is it for vector that is Oh, for P90 or something like that. It's, oh no, wait, is that a different weapon? You know, look. I get confused between all the different weapon names. I forget which ones are which. I know that for both bullpups, the Vector and the P90. I think it's called a P90. The P90 is the one where you load the magazine into the top like that, and it uses a very small pistol caliber, and it fires very quickly. It's like loaded top along like that. Bullpup. It's very nice bullpup. It just doesn't use the greatest rounds. It's effective one where it loads up like that, and it uses actual rifle rounds. This Vector, yeah, it's a different. The Vector gun, and there's an anime girl using a Vector. Oh. Sorry. There's a lot of different weapons. I've not watched Girls Frontline. Anime Meebs 1, Gun Manufacturer 0. So does this mean if lots and lots of weebs started to go, you know, to the NFA or whatever, for NFA would eventually just shut itself down? Where is it, NFA? What's the thing that do you know is the gun lobby in America? What's that called? I forgot. Begins with an N. But NRA, NAR, NRA. National Rifle Association, NRA. Pretty sure that's it. Yeah, NRA. NFA is something else. National Football Association, probably. NRA isn't National Rat Association? No, no. Cheeseburger, cheeseburger. I'm gonna order one tomorrow. Probably after the stream. Da-da-da-da. Do 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 do. If you want to defeat your mother, first you gotta defeat me. No, you're thinking of a New York Rat Association. Truly, they are breeding Skaven in those sewers. Everyone loves Skaven. Everyone loves them. The closest thing to Skaven in 40k is probably the Tyranids. Hello, Night Parade! How you doing? We're making dudes. We're making little dudes. We're painting little dudes. This weekend, I should hopefully have my new Combat Patrol magazines. And I should hopefully have some new models as well that I ordered. The leader from my Eldar army and some Tyranids to just use as decoration on my Eldar units. Because the Eldar are meant to be Monster Hunter Corsairs. Oh gosh, missed. To land you age of Sigmar. What is a Skaven endless spell? That is just an oval base of rats. Rat Vortex! I'm imagining doing okay, finished. Where did my model go? It was here. It was on my legs. It was on my legs that I not actually I knew exactly where it was. I just thought it was funny. One moment I'm holding the model and it just flies away. So I was like, ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom. Warp lightning vortex. No, that can't be a circle of rats. That's warp lightning. No, Plague of Rats. Plague of Rats, I'd imagine, would be the name. You know what this calls for? Be-do-do-do-do. Be-do-do-do. Anthony has a question. And it's at Age of Sigmar. Wait, not Destruction, it's Chaos where they belong now. Skaven business. Skaven spells. Gnawholes. Here we go. Endless spells. Skaven. That's the one he's talking about. There's not as many rats there as I'd hope. Vermintide, that's what it's called. That's an obvious one. That should have been obvious to us all. It's called Vermintide. That's not even that many rats. I'm sorry, but that's just... You see that much just walking down the street? I need to make a Vermintide base more massive. The D&D spell, Plague of Rats. No, it's this Vermintide. There's also a Bella Doom and 3 Warp Lightning Vortexes. I thought I had a pie on that cloth then. It's just mashed potato with some peas in it. It's mashed potato and peas. Oh, this Skaven are throwing mashed potato and peas. Plague monks. Oh, don't you love plague monks? I want some plague monks. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Na na na.
That is what your mom's pasta bake.
No, it's not. She doesn't put peas in it because peas would kill me. We're throwing what was mashed potato and peas. Now, I think the green bits are meant to be chunks of warpstone. Plague Claw catapults are so cool, though. Oh, my arm is all cold. My air conditioner's too effective. Never seen that spell being played in games to watch. Oh. Probably not that great. You see Vermintide played a lot in Total War. For Doomstack armies, you know, for gun armies going do 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 do. Because what you do is you defend your army by using a bunch of plague priests. And then each plague priest summons a spawn of rats to, you know, slow down the enemy. And it's kind of okay. But the main use it has is just slowing the enemy down so you can shoot them more. Without you having to sacrifice any actual, you know, power. Or units. There's a spell like that for summoning a pack. Yeah, Dishonored though, it's pretty powerful. As long as you're going for a killy run. A chaos run. If you're not going for chaos run, it's a pretty useless spell. That being said, you can still use it in non-chaos runs. If you're not going for no kills, you can risk using it quite a few times. Like, if you use it on a bunch of guards, or near a bunch of guards, and there's a lot of them, they'll likely defeat all of the rats, and it'll buy you the perfect distraction to get past them. But you do risk one or more from dying when you do that, and that creates chaos. Also, there's a chance it will set off an alarm which will mean that he can't go for the no alarms. Every game needs rat magic. In not Total War, in the board game, it was an okay spell. Because, again, in the fantasy, it would summon a unit of rats. Or I say rats. It summoned a unit of clan rats. And a unit of clan rats was okay. But I think it summoned a unit of clan rats, if I remember correctly. I never played Skaven, so I might be wrong. I don't remember seeing people use that spell a lot, though. I think it's mostly because it didn't have a lot of really good uses. I'm not sure if it could charge on the same turn if it was summoned. It would block line of sight for your guns. Like, you could shoot into combat as Skaven. But the thing is your unit still blocked line of sight. And it's not like with vampires where you can just heal the unit over and over again. And with Skaven having such low morale anyway, it was most likely just to flee. Or even just give your enemy extra points to get victory. Okay, so in Age of Sigmar, it's 13 attacks. Hit and wound 5+, lethal hit. 13 HP with a 6+ save and a 6+ ward save and can heal. Oh, it can heal itself. Ooh, that makes it more useful. Still not the greatest thing. I don't know Age of Sigmar game system very well though, so maybe it is good, maybe it's not. Maybe it's really expensive and that's why no one uses it. But I guess it does summon an it's not a vortex spell, it's an actual unit it summons again. I know people summon zombies in fantasy. They can heal zombie units. They don't die. They don't, what's it called, freeze. There's no risk of them just dying instantly and being run down. All you do is just prolong your opponent being stuck in a combat that they don't want to be stuck in. No rend, 1 damage per attack. And no AP either, I guess. It's not the worst thing. Like 13 attacks, you get roughly 4 hits, 2 of which will be instant wounds. Then you'll maybe get 1 more wound. Rend is AP. Oh, okay. No rend. No rend. In Old World, we just call it AP. And in 40k, we call it AP. Armor penetration. In fantasy, it's really weird because weapons can have both something called armor rend and... No, armor bane, sorry. And AP. Armor bane means that if you roll a critical hit, or is it a critical wound? One or the other. I think it's probably a critical wound. It lowers your armor by the number next to it. Where AP just always lowers the enemy armor. Armor Bane just feels so useless though. It's not like 40k where you can just like make critical hits happen all of the time. Like you go anti-vehicle 5, no 3+, sorry. Meaning you can get all your devastating wounds off. But it's like devastating wound as the same critical thing, but it completely ignores armor and invulnerable saves. Armor Bane there was just like, yeah, we lower your armor save by 1 point. Kinda sad they got rid of the melee weapon ranges in Age of Sigmar. Yeah, that is kind of sad. What's the point of a spear then in Age of Sigmar? Like, how do they represent its stat differently, or do they just not represent its stats differently? Just an AP should ignore a set number of armor, not lower it. It used to be in 40k that it did ignore armor, so an AP of 5+ ignored armor save of 5 or 6. While an armor save of 4+ would still just go off as normal. Now a gun that used to be AP 5 is now probably AP -1, which lowers an enemy armor save by -1, never mind how good. Or lowers it by 1, never mind how good it was. Well, technically increases it, depends how you want to view it. Increases the number you need to aim for, lowers your dice result by 1. Lowers your armor save, increases your armor save. I don't know. Spears have 2-inch reach. Oh, wait, so they still do have range? Or is reach different from range? Hi, Nathan! How you doing? I was painting a little catfish. I'm not a catfish. How am I a catfish? I'm not a cat. I'm not a fish. Since I can't see X unit with spears, at least in Skaven, I guess they've just got homogenized into whatever. Okay. No. Lowering the attacks doesn't... Lowering the armor doesn't affect all future attacks. It's just for that attack. So, AP -1 would go... So if I hit you with a bolt rifle, I need to hit you on a 3+. I need to wound you on a 3+. You have an armor save of 5+, but I have AP -1, so your armor save now for this one attack is 6+. If you pass your armor save and then I hit you with a different weapon, you'd still have your same armor save. And if they're AP -1, you'd have a 6+ armor save. And if they're AP -2, you have no armor save. That's how it works. It doesn't know it for future attacks, just the attack that is currently occurring. Yeah, those are abilities, not just basic attacks, though. Ignoring a set amount of kind of. It's better, it's just modifying. The best way to think about it is it just modifies your dice roll for your armor save. That's the easiest way to explain it. So if you need a 5+ on your dice roll, it makes it so it's now a 6+. Or more accurate, technically, it makes it so that if you roll a 5, your dice you roll becomes a 4. And if you rolled a 6, your dice you rolled becomes a 5. That's why it's called lowers. Sarah doing 110,000. Oh my goodness. How's your hump day going? It's not even 10 a.m. and it's, I don't know what 90 degrees. You're at a right angle. You're at a right angle. Ah, in Celsius here, I don't know what temperature is. Don't want me to find out. Don't want me to find out what the rough temperature is near. It's over 20 degrees C. 21. 21, so it's ridiculously warm. It's about time I won something. Yeah. If you have an armor save of 3+ and get hit by an AP -1 weapon, you save on a 4+ against that attack. If a different set of attacks comes through at AP -2, you'll save on a 5+ against them. Yeah. We sacrificing the meaning of a word to convenience to use it to make math a little easier. Hey, not really. It's not changing the meaning of the words. So when we say it lowers your armor save, it lowers your armor save roll for that attack. That's exactly what it does. You got an armor save. Your armor save is a certain roll you need to make, and it lowers the thing. You can say that it ignores the armor, but that's different because for all weapons that straight up ignore armor saves, and it specifically says it ignores the armor save. So you don't want to use that wording because then you confuse people. So they use specific wording, specific mechanics, so that it lowers confusion. And then people themselves, when they're talking about it, they shorten it. So it's like, when I say an AP weapon lowers your armor save, what I'm really trying to say is that it lowers the armor save roll that you need to make, but I can't be bothered saying that entire thing. So just say lowers armor save. Okay, that's gonna be law number 12 when I become Emperor of Earth. Every country is going to use a real measurement system and not the metric. The real one is a metric one. Fahrenheit. Makes no sense. No one understands Fahrenheit. No one does. Like, Celsius makes so much more sense. Water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius. It boils at 100 degrees Celsius. It's perfect. And Kelvin, the scientific method of measuring temperature, that just uses Celsius. It's the same degree line as Celsius, except we measure it from absolute 0 rather than, you know, 0 degrees Celsius, which is freezing point of water. Think of AP more as a factor of ignoring the armor. 0 doesn't penetrate armor. -1 can pen light armor, -2 medium, -3 heavy. 0F is cold, 100F is hot. Yeah, but who really cares about water boiling? All I need to know is that water freezes at 32 degrees. No, it doesn't. That's a super warm temperature. Look, when Britain comes back to America to conquer... Oh no. His head's all wibbly wobbly. Wibbly 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 wobbly. Wibbly wobbly. When you're back under the rule of Britain, you'll learn to love Celsius and kilograms. You'll still get to use miles an hour though, because we do too in Britain, as well as kilometers an hour. In Britain, we might not be very good at being bilingual, but we're very good at being biometric. Not biometric, by measurement. Most of us know what a mile is and a kilometer. Well, many of us do. On a scale of 1 to 100 Fahrenheit is for outside and Celsius is for science. You know what? Just because of Cupcake, when I'm Emperor, I'm taking away all of Britain's tea, crumpets and fish and chips. You'll never become Emperor with an attitude like that. Look, you can't become Emperor without having some crumpets. You need some crumpets to become a good Emperor. No Emperor has ever succeeded without having some crumpets. You know? And this is true. To be clear, I understand, at least I think I understand, both concepts. I hate the wording and stretching of meaning, especially when English is not your first language. Nah. We're not stretching any meaning. Yeah, no. English is crazy. English is crazy. We're always stretching meanings of our words and changing them. Add 1 cup of flour.
Add 1 cup of flour. What in the sweet sanity of humanity is a cup? I have many a cup and none are the same size, so exactly what is it?
250 milliliters. A tumbler is officially 250 milliliters. Don't ask me what that is in pints and gallons. I have no idea. Don't nah me, woman. It's offensive. I feel offended inappropriately. No! Why do you throw a bear at me? Bugger! Ah! Nom. I mean, Big E did it with that attitude. In no way was the fact that he was a 16-foot tall monster who could crack mountains with his mind help in any way. Do you know how he could do all of that? Because he had his crumpets. He had his crumpets. If he didn't have his crumpets, do you think he'll be getting... Do you think he would have grown so big without his crumpets? And without his tea? Alright, some bickies. No. Emperor of mankind had his Weetabix in the morning. And he had a nice plate of crumpets. Nice cup of tea. a half pint. Detect evil. I'm not evil. So, actually, 250. What? Look, a powder acts very similarly to a fluid. If it wants a cup, just get a measurement to 250 milliliters. Now, 250 milliliters of water is 250 grams. But I don't know for weight of flour to water, so. Is that why Gaskell and other orcs get so massive and strong after a brutal battle? If they all sit down to eat crumpets and drink tea with nice chinaware? Yeah, obviously. Have you never seen that? Have you never seen images of orcs having crumpet and tea? And how do you think the Commissar Yarrick could compete with Gaskell? Because he had some tea and crumpets back at base. He always made sure Armageddon had a nice tea and crumpet supply. Because if he didn't, he wouldn't be competing with Gaskell, would he? The Beast. The War of the Beast of the Primarchs. Tea and crumpets. The Primarchs. Tea and crumpets. Why do you think the traitors lost? Because they committed the greatest heresy, which was throwing the tea and crumpets into Boston Harbor. That's what they did. And they didn't have the tea and crumpets, and as a result, they lost the Horus heresy. Couldn't stand a chance against some people having tea and crumpets. Dapper orcs thinking they tea like a circ. Monocles and everything, yeah. You know what? I'm going to commission some basement dwelling nerd to draw an image of an orc during a brutal battle, and for enough of them sitting having tea and crumpets with their pinkies out. Oh goodness. Make sure we got little monocles on. Yeah, why do you think they call it crumping? Because it's what you do before your crumpets. To have a good crumpet, to have a good crumping afterwards, the best part of it is the crumpets. That's where the word crumping comes from. Greatest heresy is not to like the stream, yes. Every like on this stream helps prevent another heresy occurring. I'm pretty sure there's already a dapper orc art out there, orcs in tuxedos. There is. I'm pretty sure I've seen quite a bit of it. Apparently the next big book series is going to be the Scurving. What's the Scurving? Yes, monocles and black top hats and an old photograph playing God Save the Queen. Oh, God, old phonograph, sorry. Anything else? A British bull squig. Cocker Spaniel Squigs. Corgi Squigs. Corgi Squigs. I rescind my previous suggestion. An English bulldogs already look like squigs. But British bulldogs. British, not just English. Oh, there's another Parfist. Never even noticed. Leaderboard. Leaderboard. Leader. I'm number one. I'm number one. Then Inquisitor Muffin, number 2. Anthony Rustydale, number 3. Nick for Salamander, number 4. Tony for Tanuki, number 5. Bob Finkeeper, you need 99,675 to get onto the leaderboard. You're 7,230 short. You gotta win double here. You gotta win double. Oh, gold. Ah, so close. You're just one off. You're one off, but now you need to do that and win triple this time. Time to get back there. Slot 5,000. Steal his jackpot, Severidwin. Steal his jackpot. You have 1,200 sprinkles. Oh no. You spent all your money. I'll get broke trying. No, stop. 5,000. Okay, how does this go? Gold. Are you gonna win? 7? 7? 7! Woo! Is that 4 times? If it's a 4 times, that's gonna be enough to put you on the leaderboard. Oh, it's only a double. That just gets you your money back that you spent. You're gonna need to do it again. Ah! You missed out again. That time you had 2 bars and a gold pile. Sorry is broke again. Sorry is broke. It's sad. Seridwin for broke cupcake. That's what we call him. Always gambling for family money away. For family sprinkles. Oh, Treble Gold Mountain! Bob is just... Bob, you might be rubbing it in his face at this point. You won 20,000. That should be enough to get in for leaderboard, Bob. Drop my brush. Dropping my brush. I always get to 90,000 and lose it all. Oh, Seridwin. Oh, Seridwin. Maybe Bob can give you half his money. Oh. Yeah. Bob has 102,000. Yep, that's just enough to get you onto the leaderboard. 5th position. You know, the two of you might have some of the most sprinkles if you never gambled with them. $20,000. Oh no, you just gave him 20,000. No. Anti-gamba propaganda. No, it's not anti-gamba propaganda. It's just true anti-gamba advice. It's sprinkle financial advice. Oh, thank you, Bob. No, I ain't getting my food gamba. Oh no, he's gonna lose all his money again. You're both gonna lose all your monies again. Okay, you're both here. Bob and Seridwin. Seridwin is this one. Bob is that one. Oh, Seridwin's got... Oh, Seridwin almost got the mountain. Neither of them won any money, though. Bob, you're gonna have to get the jackpot soon. It's impossible to beat you by just watching. Slot 5,000, slot 5,000. Oh no. Oh no. Where's the slots? I can't see the machines. Oh, Seridwin won half his money. Oh, you're both just wasting your money. I got another gold mountain, Bob, and Seridwin is getting gold 7 bar. Seridwin, you're gonna be broke again. I don't think that your first slot's on your side today. Just call it quits. Go beyond plus ultra. 5,000. Another 5,000. Going out doing what I love. Oh no. Oh, I think that's half your money back, Bob. Or is it all of it? I can't remember. Ah, 3 cherries! Yeah, Bob got half, Seridwin got all. But that's the most Seridwin's won. Getting his money back. Peppa Pig has a new sister. I know, it was all over the news ages ago. You're out of touch, Delan. You're out of touch. We discussed it in depth 3 weeks ago. Just came out to Mum's. What? You won 10 grand earlier? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, that's not much. You gotta win more than that. Go on, Sarah. Try winning more. Only losing allowed. It wasn't even 3 weeks ago. It was a couple months ago and they announced it. Look, potato, tomato. Same difference. Three months, 2 weeks. Now seeing the show, fresh out for oven. Is she actually a baby, or is she just a smaller pig? I'm wondering whether I should ban Talan for even saying half a word. Now celebratory snack, liver jacket. No, not my pig liver jacket. So mean. So mean. I made that out of fresh pepper pig. Repent your sins, yeah, Talan. Repent. Repent! Peppa Pig, she's a pig, she's made from ham. Peppa Pig, she's a pig, she's made from cheese. She loves hot sandwiches, she loves to eat hogs. She's going to throw her sister under a bridge. Yeah. Talan, you have to repent your sins. I'm gonna have to ban you. If you can't tell, I've not really watched Peppa Pig. I'm ready to be banned. Take me to the rat cage in the sky. No, that's not what I mean. I mean actually, like, you know, press the little button down there. He's gone too far. He's gone too far. Okay. Okay. There we go. There we go. Talan cannot harm us anymore. We are all safe now from the tyranny of Talan. Do 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 Painting. I'm painting little models. Painting. I'm doing little bronze chains. Painting. We love the color bronze. Painting. Has anyone been painting anything interesting recently? Like, what's your favourite model that you've been painting? Or that you've ever painted? What is causing my message to be eaten? Is perished allowed? Can I cast perish on that? Yes, you can. I've not seen anything about your message being eaten. I'm checking. Apparently explode is not allowed. What? Explode's allowed. Oh, screw you. Oh, why are you saying screw me? I didn't do anything. It's probably just YouTube lagging out because Talan had so many messages. There's a maniac on the floor. And she's painting like she's never painted before. Oh, I got no idea what I'm doing. It took me so long to realise, right? When they say painting, dancing like they've never danced before, didn't mean they're very bad at dancing. It's like, I haven't painted anything recently, but I did just receive a model of the Titus to build. Ooh. Are you going to kit bash it or build it as is? Or put it in a diorama? Dad, you should explode yourself right now. Repent your sins. I need mod privileges for a second. I need to cast explode on that. Maybe. Bombardment. Bombardment. Wait, Talan already got exploded in real life. Didn't you see he got timed out? Ow. Ow. There you go, filled in the missing message disk. Thank you. Thank you. She says, ow, but it only hurts her. It hurts me physically.
She says, ow, but it only hurts her mentally.
It hurts physically, Cuptle. Have you seen those things that hit into my head? $60, 20 psychic damage. All natural 20s. $120 damage. I think I'm immune to that. Oh wait, you're painted. Oh, that means I'm doing way more better than I thought I did. There's one whole more model done. Yeah. Look at this. The pile of done is like way bigger than the pile of not done. Oh gosh. That is a TPK. That is a TPK. What's a TPK? TPK, TPK. Meow, 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 meow. Nobody built him as this. I'm fairly new to it, so it'll be a while before I try kit bashing models. Oh, okay. I just went straight into a game kit bashing as a kid. Total party kill. Well, wait, have you never had a character with over 120 health? Hello, 2500. How you doing? Oh, goodness. Oh, gosh, you're a cat. You love cats. No, I'm not a cat. I'm just a cupcake-shaped cat. No, I'm a cat-shaped cupcake. I'm a cat-shaped cupcake. As a cupcake, I can take on many forms and shapes and guises. He finally admits it. I didn't admit it. Caught in 4K again.
Caught in 4K again.
No.
Cupcake-shaped cat.
No! No! With such poor defense, you never beat these allegations, my lord primal being. I am not a primal being. I'm a god. No, I'm not a god. I'm just a cupcake. I'm just a cupcake, not a god. Truly, what we should use AI art for. No, don't use AI art. Evil. Not allowed to use AI art. No. If you want to do that, love it. Love it. Meow 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 meow. No 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 meow 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 no 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 no. Ah, I'm back. I feel like Talon's timeout should have been done by now. Did he disappear? Cat, I'm a kitty cat. I go meow 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 meow. Cat, I'm a kitty cat. Meow 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 meow. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Oh, there we go. Now he's just protesting. Bam, 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 bam. Pew, Punch. Sorry, I get distracted too easily. Guys, you know this about me. Stop distracting me. Stop distracting me. I was gonna come home early tomorrow and finish the Warbringer's trim since I stopped at its waist, but now I'm gonna home early and draw a cupcake shaped cupcat just cause just bet. Why? Why? No! Not allowed to! Oh, I got a hair in my paint. I got a hair on my penis, but got a hair in my paint, don't know. You got a hair in your paint, a hair in your paint, oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 hair in my heart paint. That's not where it belongs on my head. Why do you wanna put her in my heart paint? I really hate Trim. Could never play Chaos Marines too much. Trim the fat. Yeah, Trim is annoying. It's actually what's a bit annoying about these guys. It's just lots of little bits on them that I need to paint. Different colours. I don't have to, I could paint them all the same colour, but you know. What makes Tyranids a little bit easier, to be honest? Like these guys have... The Tyranids have generally 3 distinctive colours on them. These guys have quite a few. You've got for gold, you've got for bronze, you've got for black, you've got for white, you've got the fabric robe colours, then you've got for red purity seals and for red eyes. For blue are for weaponry. And then you got for iron colours as well. We be painting. We do be painting. I don't mind it on the knight because it's big trim, but on the tiny titans, it's small and everywhere. Oh, I hate sand. It's coarse and it gets everywhere. Anthony, I hate trim. It's small and it's everywhere. See. You think... We all think that that Anakin sounded silly in the prequels. Until we all start saying similar things. It might not be about sand. I hate paperwork. It's hard and it gets everywhere. Did you know there's a million people? Oh snap, Spiffing Brit released a new Oblivion remastered
Spiffing
video.
Brit released a new Oblivion remastered video.
And he released an Oblivion video on the same day that Remastered came out. I wonder if that's going to up the player account again. No! Oh, wait. Who got it? Nick the Salamander. Nick just went straight for that thing. Like an arrow. It's like an hour. I'm going to fly. I'm going to die. There's a person in the world who loves ketchup bottle. Bam, 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 number one, number two. Bam, ba da ba da 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 da. Why am I singing Christmas songs? Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to crush heretics every day. Yay! Do, 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 do. Rushing for heretics is what we do for fun. Bam, 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 bam. How effective do you think it is actually chaining your weapons to your wrists? Like, do you know where you get these people? It's like trying out, or do you know, checking out this person's weapon from this fiction. They need to try out chain, because that's going to make your arms much heavier, so it's going to tire you out quicker, having all these chains on them. That being said, you could potentially get extra reach on your weapons by using the chains. You never drop it. Well, that being said, it's better to drop your chainsaw rather than being attached to you. Like, could you imagine if you get shot, so you inevitably accidentally let go, but you're running forward, so your chainsaw drops to the ground, then it lurches back forward and just cuts your leg right off? Because you got shot in the arm? It's like, that would be terrible. I'd rather just drop it and have to go back and pick it up. Better for the pistol, I guess.
Drink Yorkshire tea. It's the tea of the English people.
No, it's a tea of the Yorkshire people. Earl Grey is the official tea of the British people. Twinings is also very popular. Although Yorkshire tea is also very popular, to be honest. But it's right there in the name, Yorkshire. Which, for those who don't know, is a place in Britain.
Don't tell the Templars that Siggy got the whole chaining the weapons to their arms from the word eaters/world bearers.
World eater, world eater. No, Faye got it from the Black Templar, definitely. A Black Templar went into a warp and ended up fighting against the World Bearers. And they were like, whoa, that's so cool, chainsaw. They got chains of the chainsaws, so we can chain while we chain. Creates an entire paradox that Sigismund was fully aware of, making it not a paradox. He just didn't do it earlier because he knew what would happen. You know, Sigismund definitely still alive, didn't die. Abaddon could never beat Sigismund. Sigismund's my Oshi. Sigismund's my bro. Sigismund's the best Chad that there ever was. So if you had to choose between living in 30k or 40k, which would you rather do? Or maybe, let's say you're a guardsman or equivalent to a guardsman. You're a solar auxiliar or an veteran guardsman. Which one would you rather be? Wait a minute. I guess to make things even, you'd have to say during the Horus Heresy rather than in... I thought the Great Crusade was very bloody itself. Lots of casualties. Oh gosh, I absolutely messed it up. What's the point of using a precision brush if I'm just going to miss anyway? Oh, I'm gonna need a bath today. There we go. There we go. You're not sure if you can find Yorkshire tea? Yeah, if you're not in Britain, it might be very hard trying to get hold of Yorkshire tea. I'm not even sure if they exist outside of Britain. Like if they ship abroad. Probably a good reason why we've not actually sponsored. What's his face? Biffing Brit. If that's the case. Sure, if we have some proper British team for European Isles. Maybe. Maybe. What do you mean European Isles? Oh, goodness. Painting is difficult. I'm at the dentist tomorrow and hopefully it goes well. Hopefully my mouth ulcers have healed enough. Oh. My health's been bad. Oh, goodness. I am not a cat. Ah, yeah. It's still a bit swollen, if I'm entirely honest with you, and a bit sore off the tip of my tongue. But it's better than it was. Much better than it was. Yay! A whole nother model done. And a whole nother model. A whole nother load of metal bits. But now I'm just going to give my arm a little bit of a rest. And my hands and my eyes. I was at the dentist yesterday. Oh! Did it go well for you? I'm expecting it won't go well for me. But I do need to get some extra paints. Yay. 1,000 suns. Oh, look how cool that is. Look how cool that is. There's nothing here. That's fine. Had a couple of cavities. Oh, sorry, yawning. Yawning. You had a couple of cavities filled. Yay.
Mom, no. Not the website.
Well, there's nothing new there, so. And we could keep reloading it just to make sure. Just to make sure. Because, you know, that's just how it is. Oh, I'm floating. I'm floating. Oh no. Oh no. Ah, I'm being dragged away. My planet needs me. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. My planet doesn't need me. My planet's never needed me. Ah! Oh, goodness. I am slightly tired, though. You can probably hear it in my voice. Oh, I don't know why. I don't know why. But I must die. No, we got 5 dudes. We got 5 dudes left. Oh. Those are the only ones who haven't had any metal paint on them, as far as I'm aware. And then we could get round to doing the lead voucher paints. And once that's done, I think it would be best to probably continue working on these codes and stuff. And then get the blues done, more of the blues done. Then once more of the blues are done, get these things done and the leathers. And once they're done, get the silver done. Oh no, before all of that I need to get the first layer of reds done. And then the reds will be after the blues maybe. Or maybe before the blues. I don't know, like finishing them off, getting all the details in. Oh, goodness. Oh, notifications. What's this? Oh, a typical BFG model, aka would you like some ship with your order of trim? Look, okay, that wouldn't be too bad to do. What you do is you first paint it to your base colours, and then all the textures you want to do. Then when it comes to all the trim, you just get a big old dry brush, right? And you do a very light painting on it, so all you do is catch the trim on your brush. And that's what you keep doing. And then you go back in just to fill in any mistakes, and then you apply a wash, and bing bang boom, you're done. Yeah. Yeah. I get notification mail, emails, Samsung emails. Here, Samsung, get punched in the face, Samsung. Yeah. No, man, don't get punched in the face. Where's my dice?
Mom, you should be using contrast paints to paint your army anyway. They're not art pieces.
I have been using contrast paints. The only parts I've not been using contrast for is the metal, because there's no metal contrasts. Pity of a player who wants to paint it as Night Lords. Wait, wouldn't that just be blue with red trim? I'm not sure. How would you do your trim? Would you like have half your trim red, half your trim gold? Big old dice. So this is how you play the game. These 2 guys versus these 3 guys. They get 2 pistol shots. Raw, they hit on 3s. 1 hit, they wound on 4s. 1 wound. They get a 3+ save. He passes, he takes no damage. These guys get 3 shots. And they hit on 3s. 3 hits. They wound on 4s. 2 wounds. They get a 4+ save, which goes down to 5+ because they're using heavy bolt pistols. They fail both. One of them's dead. No, Gary! And what about the lightning? Oh, yeah, they have weird lightning effects. You just don't pay for lightning effects. Who wants the lightning effects? And then, okay. He needs to avenge Gary. He charges in. He gets 5 attacks with his chainsword. Hits some 3s. All hit. He's getting revenge for Gary. His strength 4. Wounds on 4s. 2 fail. 3 wounds. Big of their 3+ save goes down to a 4+ save. Oh, they pass 2 of them and fail 1. 1 of them's wounded. Oh. But then in return they get 5, 10, 15 attacks. Oh no. Larry's gonna die for Gary. No! They hit on 3s. Oops. There we go. Wound on 4s. Save on 5+. He passes 2, but he fails 2, which is just enough to kill. Ugh. I mean, for initiates to be able to wound one of the neophytes, pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Or one of the neophytes decided to wound one of the initiates. But yeah, Black Templar chainswords are scary. Apparently Black Templars have one of the worst win rates in the game. It's like, what? No. Crazy. So I'm pretty sure there are 3D printed Night Lord bridges. So you gotta do the knockoff Avenged Sevenfold logo. No, just get a transfer sticker of that one. Okay, putting these away. Going back to more painting. Jump. Oh, did you just get the star? What's that good jump? Oh no, never mind. It was a late jump. The star just died by itself. Okay. Oh. Hiccup. Oh no. Hiccup. I'm not a fish. I'm not a fish. Whew. I can't work. Yay! Hiccup. Hiccup, hiccup, hiccups. Yeah. Na 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 da 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 na 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 na. Pa 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 pa. Gosh. Accept. Bob Finn, keep on earning, are about to duel. Oh no, who will win? How are you both armed? Bob the Innkeeper's armed with his poop. Oh gosh, it says. Did you do it correctly? It looks like he did it correctly. Maybe he did do it a bit too slow. Yeah, so the timing of that can be a little bit off. Because you got the entire delay between my computer and the servers and stuff. And YouTube. Okay. Gotta do it as quickly as possible. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you're already fighting. Erlen's got his little hat and his shield. Oh, Erlen got a crit in. But Bob also got a crit in. Oh, fit. Oh, another crit for Bob. He won! You fought for Poop Night. Don't forget, Bob is a champion of Nurgle. Not everyone can be a golden Poop Knight. And Bob's just getting more money. Oh my goodness. More sprinkles for Bob. Sprinkles to the moon. Sprinkles in the afternoon. Oh gosh, there's lots of people outside making noise. It's a mob for after me. Oh no! They finally found where I am.
Please don't consider this rude, my queen, but I challenge you to a duel for the crown and the realm.
You can't actually challenge me to a duel. I'm sorry. It just doesn't work that way. You can't target me with any effects. See, give it a moment and you'll realise you can't target me. Could not find target. See what I mean? Try to warn you. That's not even me doing anything to prevent it. It's just with game for some reason struggles with my name on YouTube. It's like, what? There we go. Oh yeah, I've got to do each of these little blobs. Oh gosh, I didn't realise I had to paint on my brush then. Little dots. Yeah.
She is cheating to protect her precious throne and her poor leadership skills.
What do you mean poor leadership skills? I have no poor leadership. I almost said I have no leadership skills. I have no poor leadership. I am for best autocracy. Auto. Because I have the best autocracy. The cupcake autocracy. Cuptocracy. Did you enjoy your bodying by Shindahadi yesterday? Oh! The Monster Hunter thing. No, that was not fun. I need to upgrade my character still. After the stream yesterday, I wanted to get some food because it was like well past my food time for me. But I wasn't feeling that great, so I wanted to order food, right? So I ordered food. I was like, you know what? I don't want a Burger King or anything like that. I'm just gonna order what's it called? Like some chicken fried rice. So I ordered some chicken fried rice from a shop I've ordered it from before. And I waited an hour and it still hadn't arrived. And I waited another hour and it still hadn't arrived. It was like over an hour late. Eventually, after doing multiple, online request updates, I rang up and it said they're closed till Thursday. I'm like, why could I order food through you? And then I had to contact Uber
How
support.
about a little chicken fried, cold beer on a Friday night?
No. Chicken fried rice. No, there's no beer. No beer at all. Beer evil. Cola, yeah. Also, Friday's Burger King day. No, but it was like 2 hours. I was like, oh, I'm hungry. I'm dying of hunger. Well, maybe not dying, but I was like, oh, my head hurts. My tummy's making noises. Where's my food? I've just been waiting. And then I was just like sat at the door. Like, did they put the food outside my door without me noticing? Like, what's happened? But anyway, I contacted Uber support and I'm like, hey, look, the shop's closed. I don't know why I was still allowed to order. Can I have my money back? I'd also like some compensation, to be honest. And then they just answer it and it's like, hi, about any issue you may have. It's like, no, I definitely have an issue. It's not I may have an issue, I have an issue. And then they tell you, contact the shop. It's like, yes, I already told you 2 times. I contacted them. They're closed. And I say, well, we noticed it's been over an hour since you had anything, since it's arrived, so we'll reimburse you and cancel the order. It's like, yeah, okay, thank you. You're not paid attention, you're not listened. It's clean. Well, for way for writing. I'm either thinking English is not the first language or they're an AI. Probably English not first language. My experience with customer support usually in these circumstances is that they're using Google Translate or some other translate software. and they're struggling to understand what you're telling them. And equally, they're struggling to tell you what else you have to do. So it's like, but either way, I got a refund. Still didn't give me my 2 hours back. But that just meant I didn't really get anything done, because in the end I was just sat there waiting for food. Making sure I wasn't going to miss it arriving. In the end it was over 2 hours. It was like 10 o'clock by the time I finished eating. I was like, oh, why? So now you have access to Guardians. You can make the Apex armor for some reason. They put post-Apex monster parts in for armors. This is not the only confusing mistake Capcom will make. Oh. Oh, is that why sometimes I unlock an armor and I can't get half of the things in the armor set? Because it's post-game content. Yeah. I definitely feel like the monsters suddenly scaled up around the same time that we fought that. Do you know the fire dragon? But no, the flaming octopus hit hard, but it was easy to avoid. For the most part. It wasn't super hard either that it hit. But once we got past the flaming octopus and instead we had the dragon, now the dragon was dangerous. Like, that was almost one-shotting me with every single attack it did. I think if we continued how I had been doing, but without Briar, I think that dragon would have got me. It would have carted me. But thanks to Briar, that didn't happen. But she couldn't protect me from my own stupidity and also the big dude. Maybe the octopus would have been harder. But other than its big flamethrower attack, most of its attacks weren't exactly hard to dodge, and it didn't attack quite as quickly as the others. The fire effect was annoying, but again, wasn't the worst. You missed the duels, sad. I mean, the octopus was my nemesis because I couldn't find it. Oh my goodness. But yeah, the damage ramped up on those monsters very quickly after that. And the damage was ramping up anyway, but when it got to the dragon, I was just like, okay, yeah, I am really out of my depth here. The main monster wasn't too bad that we had to fight. It hit hard and fast, but the room we were in were really good for avoiding being hit by it. So it was really good to be using a bow against it. I think in general, the bow is a really powerful weapon in that game. Guardian Rathalos. Even veteran players doesn't fight like a normal one. Oh. Yeah. Fighting the white version of or whatever it's called. Oh, what is it called? You know, the white version of the Dogashima. That wasn't too bad. Again, I don't think that one would have carted me unless I played really badly. But it was funny how the first monsters we were fighting weren't really affecting me at all, to the point where I could toy with them while waiting for Briar. Oh, wait a minute. No, for 3 worms. For 3 flying worms, that was the part where I might have been carted without Briar, actually. They were annoying. I think maybe in that circumstance, using a bow wasn't a good idea. Because the bow is a relatively... It leaves you vulnerable to being attacked, but usually when you're only fighting one enemy, you're becoming vulnerability from getting stuck into all sorts of animations of a bow is fine. Because you're only going to get... But you're not going to be hit that often. I've only got plenty of time just to get back up, heal yourself up. But when you're fighting 3 monsters at once, you're just being absolutely dominated. Other monsters, you have Olivia fighting with you as well. Like, any monster where Olivia's with you, I don't really think it would have been a threat. Except for one where, again, it was the one that actually did cart me because it could just one-shot me. But other ones, though, were fine. Yeah, most Monster Hunter games have areas with one apex naturally, and one area where everything is an apex tier. Wounds of Rytheria is that area in Rylilds, so you should expect them all to hit hard. Yeah, before we next play, I'm probably off stream going to upgrade my equipment. I don't think I've unlocked the ability yet to layer armor, but I do have better armor cubes and stuff, so... I still might have to replace my armor. It's like one of the armors I've got was my gauntlets are incredibly low tier armor. To be honest, I think the thing I don't like the most is the upgrade system for the armor. You can get new armor, just improve the levels. My current armor is upgraded as much as it could be the last time we played with the armor balls, but I think we just unlocked new armor balls. Oh, what if armor spheres? But yeah, I'm not a big fan of the armor system at the moment, or at least how it is when you're first playing the game. Like, I understand in games like Skyrim or whatever. Actually, Skyrim's weird as well because it's a lot easier to upgrade the armor in Skyrim to the point where it's like, if you like the look of steel armor, you can just wear steel armor for the entire game. You can smith it to be better, you can enchant it to be better. And to be quite frank, it's... Once you've got a decent heavy armor skill, I think even... Actually, I'm not sure. I don't think once your armor skill is high enough that iron armor will reach a max. But I believe steel will. But still, the differences in the armor isn't absolutely amazing to the point where it makes you feel you need to change. But the massive jumps in armor protection for the... You know, in Monster Hunter is kind of crazy. Like, it's like, okay, I've just made the best armor I can make. Okay, I just fought a new monster. That armor is significantly better than the armor I just had. Okay, I have to make new armor. I don't like that. It's like, okay, I can just armor sphere my current armor to be better, but I could also just armor sphere the new armor to be even better than that. It's like, okay, so my current armor gives me fire resist. but for next armor gives me fire weakness. So does that mean it'll be better to, you know, wear for other armor? Maybe. Like when going against a fire enemy, I mean. But it doesn't seem heavy enough to... It still feels like you should just go for armor that provides a better stats anyway, even if it doesn't have the same resistances. So I'm not sure. It's why we go for skills. The skills make the hunt easier by... Yeah, some of my skills are, you know, for better dodging and stuff on my current armor set. And for Divine Blessing, or whatever it's called. To lower the amounts of damage I take. They're not bad. Well, there's definitely better armor that looks absolutely ugly that provide the same skills. The thing I just feel like is because every single armor is so unique looking and so cool looking in its own regard. And that you unlock so many armors so quickly after one another. I don't feel like there should be as much gap between them all. Because, to be quite frank, when I'm going through the game, I just don't want to keep swapping armor out. Because I just keep getting much better ones. There are a few tiers of armor, like some armors do have similar stats to one another. But a lot of the time it's like, okay, unlocks the next armor, which is just better. Okay, unlocks the next armor. Okay, that one's just better. I don't know, I'm gonna have to like look up the mechanic for how much like things resist damage and how much they don't resist damage. But it is a JRPG, I guess. JRPGs are offered to you just to be constantly having to change your equipment out. Because they like the idea of, you know, the progression is through items. Item progression. The armor level upgrade should progress as you get new levels. So even if the new armors you are currently seeing aren't helpful, for armor you have can keep pace to a degree. Okay, that's cool. I know the armor I upgraded last time was significant, even after the upgrades was still significantly worse just from buying fresh armor. Okay, maybe I can upgrade my armor. I'll look into it either way. Yeah, it definitely has that JRPG feel that I'm not a big fan of. Like, I love JRPGs, but for ones where it just constantly wants you to be changing out your equipment or otherwise collecting rare material to upgrade your equipment that you currently have. I don't find that fun. It doesn't make me feel like I'm making progress. it feels like a chore, to be honest. And since you have to build every armor, you don't just get given it once you unlock it. And then you have to grind for the armors. And it's all RNG if you do get the item you wanted or not. It's not very I don't find that too fun. If not, I don't know. Don't get hit, get good, you scrub. Yeah, okay, that's the best advice you could have given me. No one ever told me not to get hit before. Also, bear in mind you're still low in rank, so you're basically still in tutorial mode. It's true. It's true. I also want to upgrade my bow, so I need to hunt that another one of those features that make my bow. My fire bow, that is. I need to hunt one of the chickens. I think I need its tail. Oh, there's just so much paint locked up back here. Can't close the pot. It's like... Look at that, I can't close the pot at all. Oh, that... There is the one thing about Citadel pots that are terrible, and everyone complains about how they've not changed them in all this time. Where's my file? I've got a file that I use with this stuff. Better than the knife. Where's my files? There's one, but that's not the file I wanted. Okay, I should have a file somewhere on my desk. Oh, wait, is it there? I'm hidden amongst my brushes. Maybe. Somewhere. No. Yes. Maybe. Yeah, I'm definitely not like Briar. I'm not high ranked like Briar. She has so much time in the game, I feel like. Either that, or she power leveled. I don't know if it's power leveling in Monster Hunter. Okay, I'm trying to break the paint. Oh gosh, don't want to tip the paint upside down. Don't do that. Oh, I'm picking up the dried up paint. Oh gosh, so much dried up paint. Bias in the post-game stuff, so even the multiplayer rebalancing of monsters isn't keeping up. Oh, I have no idea what any of that means. Gosh. Look, I can close the pot now, though. Yay! Metal all over my hand. So this all came from a paint pot, but at least it can close now. Look, it closes. Do you think if I break this into bits and put it back in the bowl with some hot water, it would melt up very quickly and turn back into paint? I'm presuming so. I'm presuming with some hot water, this might turn back into paint. I'll Google it. You're playing multiplayer for Monsters Health Bars, get a bump up. I don't know what the multipliers are in Wilds, but assume something like plus 70% or so. Oh. I suspect she has fully spec'd out build with as many skills as she can cram into it. Ooh. Oh wait, so what's the monster I was playing against yesterday buffed up? Like, did they have a plus 70% health buff or something? Would have they been hitting harder than they otherwise would have? Or do they just hit as hard as normal and they just have a health bar buff? Also, by the way, love heart. Love heart to you all. Thanks for being here today. I hope you had a fun time. Health wise, all monsters buffed up but not attack. That happens at high rank. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I hope. I think. But yeah. So what am I gonna do? I don't know. Tomorrow, not tomorrow. Tomorrow we're not streaming. I might do a little bit of a member stream. If after the dentist I'm feeling up to it, I might do a member stream going through like all the new stuff that's coming from the Skulls event. On Friday we got the Warhammer Total War. Yeah, we're playing more vampires. Yay! And hopefully I won't be as tired. Oh my goodness, I'm tired today. I don't know why. I wasn't feeling that tired earlier. But thank you, everybody. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Remember to take care of yourselves. Be kind to others. Work hard and play harder. Oh, yeah. Be kind to others and vice versa. Work hard and play harder. And, you know, eat good food. Sleep well. Dream of cupcakes, but don't eat the cupcakes as a friends, not food. Yeah! Oh my god, potential first member stream just present, yeah! If I'm feeling up to it. But yeah, I also need to make thumbnails the rest of the week tomorrow. Bye bye! Yeah, love you all! Whee! Bye bye!